the ram of the consecration and boil its flesh in the holy place. The rest of the animal, which was not burned on the altar or given to Moses as the officiating priest, was to be then taken and boiled, as it says, in the holy place. However, this will be further defined in Leviticus 8 to not be specifically in the holy place, but at its door. Here's what it says. And Moses said to Aaron and his sons, boil the flesh at the door of the tabernacle of meeting, and eat it there with the bread that is in the basket of consecration offerings. So you got to be careful when you're reading, because translators are doing their best to translate something into English, and sometimes they insert a word or a preposition or something which really doesn't get the intent of what we need. You got to go to another passage to actually figure out what's going on. Verse 32, then Aaron and his sons shall eat the flesh of the ram and the bread that is in the basket by the door of the tabernacle of meeting. In verses 23 through 25, one of each of the three types of bread were taken from the basket, and they were presented to the Lord as a part of the burnt offering. That which remained, along with the flesh of the ram, was to be eaten by the door of the tent of meeting. If you remember, each of those types of bread individually pictured Jesus Christ. The ram has also pictured Christ. Thus, this meal is symbolically a partaking of his body. As he said in the book of John, my flesh is food indeed. And elsewhere in the same book, I am the bread of life. So you can see he's being pictured even in this ordination, the eating of the animal and of the bread. The sharing of it between the Lord and Aaron and his sons is intended to solidify the bond between them, Christ being he who unites the heavenly and the earthly as one. All during the week of ordination, they were being spiritually prepared for their lifelong duties as priests to the Lord, as is next made explicit. Verse 33.